And that starts with Xavier Legette out of South Carolina. Pretty controversial receiver in this class, just in the sense that there seems to be a wide split on how people view him. I would call myself a Xavier Legette centrist. I think the first round is way too rich for him, but seeing him in the 70s and 80s is very surprising to me. I love the size-speed combination with Xavier Legette. He's built like A.J. Brown, but actually probably runs a little bit faster than him. A.J. Brown's much better after the catch and beating press coverage, so I don't think it's a one-to-one comp, but as far as body types, they are very similar. He had a breakout season in 2023, his 5th year in college, after not doing very much his first 4 seasons. Brett Coleman had an informative thread on Twitter that gives a pretty good explanation for why Legette had a late breakout, and normally late breakouts are pretty concerning for receiver prospects. You want guys that arrive at college and are productive either immediately or at least in their 2nd year. The track record of one-year wonder senior receivers is pretty concerning. But for Legette, I do think he has a valid explanation for the late breakout. He has really good ball skills, doesn't drop many passes. He has some just dominant reps, high pointing the ball deep down the field. But I think he has the potential to be more than just a fast contested catch receiver. In terms of athletic ability, he has the traits to be an effective separator in the NFL. He can throttle down and stop his momentum efficiently. He's violent, exploding out of route breaks. I don't think he's ever going to be running like blaze outs and 7 stops and breaking ankles and stuff like that. But as far as just being an effective route runner, he has that natural ability, and there's flashes on his college tape of him executing that at a high level. But with Xavier Legette, you can tell that he's an inexperienced receiver. When you grade the flashes, it's obvious that he's capable of being a good route runner, but the footwork and attention to detail in and out of breaks is just not repeatable snap to snap. There's a lot of times he'll get to the top of the route seemingly without a plan, and he'll just kind of stumble in place for a couple seconds. I think he just needs more reps to really tighten up his footwork and be able to separate consistently. I also think he really struggles with press coverage. Again, he's got the size to absorb contact. He's got some of the lateral explosiveness, but not very coordinated footwork at the line of scrimmage, and corners can take him out of the play. And he's okay after the catch. He can definitely outrun the entire defense, but as far as making defenders miss, he's not really that dynamic in the open field. So pretty tough player to get a read on. Definitely one of the more difficult receiver evaluations in this class. The tape game to game is just so up and down. I think that's probably why there's so many split opinions on Xavier Legette. You could easily just pick a 3-game sample size and think he's a top 20 player. You could pick a different 3-game sample size and have him outside of the top 80.